Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and there's a lot less people in here, so we're going to have to talk a lot quieter.
Yeah.
This is the top four of the Midwest Scrubdown. This round, I am joined by
Matt Carey. How's everybody doing?
That's right. So we are here in the mountainous world that is the St. Louis surrounding areas. It's been very interesting driving around here. So, Haley, I'm so used to everything just being flat.
Yeah. I was going to say it doesn't feel mountainous to me, but
right.
I've been to Chicago and it's just flat.
Yep.
On Lakeshore Drive, you have like a bump, and it's like this is the hill, the hill in Chicago.
We have one. Yes, there's actually there's one place within driving distance to like sled in the winter. There's one. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. But anyway, welcome everybody. We have this awesome matchup here. Tyler Giebelhausen versus Tommy Adams. Tyler is the final hope, the last hope of the Republic here versus Tommy Adams and his Rebel Squad. We're going to have Matthew. I just called you Matthew. That's weird.
Fine. I can deal with that.
We're going to have Matt break down these lists. And for everybody at home, it is time for you to choose your champion.
All right. On the left, Tyler is flying Obi-Wan Kenobi with Brilliant Evasion, Marksmanship, Auto Blasters, and R7A7, giving you that auto crit machine. And then running the rather cheap Contrail with the Bish configuration, super good buy. And then in the ARC 170, you have Wolf with dedicated veteran tail gunner, R3 astromech, and a shield upgrade. And coming in as a support ship with a little bit of teeth, you have Hawk with dedicated barrage rockets. Those are the teeth I was talking about. Mm-hmm. And then Isla Sakura. And then in the Delta 7 Aether Sprite, you have Barisafi with Patience, Magpulse warheads, and calibrated laser targeting. And on the right side, we have Tommy Adams with Luke Skywalker in the T-65 X-Wing with Instinctive Aim, Outmaneuver, Proton Torpedoes, R3 Astromech, Afterburners, and Servomotor S-Foils. And also at I-5, you have Corn Horn in the E-Wing with Elusive, Fire Control System, Proton Torpedoes, R3 Astromech, and just a munitions failsafe tacked on. And in the Sheathipede shuttle, we have AP-5 with Leia Organa, and then Ezra Bridger in the TIE Fighter with K2SO and Precision Ion engines.
Now, you know what's something interesting? In a lot of builds, I'm seeing people switch the upgrades here between the two.
Yeah.
But when I was talking to Tommy about it, what he was saying is like, I'm finding that Ezra is getting more in the mix of things. So that means he's probably gonna end up popping before anything else. So a lot of people were just stuffing Leia into Ezra because it's like, it's cheap. But since AP5 is mostly on the outskirts, you have Leia, a little bit more safe. And in objectives, if you can get to use Leia twice, you've gotten superb value out of it. If you got 3 times,
wow. Ezra Bridger, he's in the tie. He has to do the 2 straight. If he wants to go slow, he's going to be doing a 1 hard. Whereas AP5 can just 1 forward, or if you pop that Leia, can do the reverse maneuvers. Mm-hmm. So you're a lot more stationary. You get to play around a little bit.
All right, you still have time to choose your champion, and while you're doing that, I want to remind you that this round is brought to you by Co-op Print Yards. Use coupon code GSP for 15% off, and that coupon is good through 2022. So go ahead and get your discount now. On Tyler's side, you've got five completely different ships, and I think somebody had commented in the chat that Tyler's list is a standard list.
Yeah. If you're flying the Republic or the Separatists, you're pretty much locked into a standard list.
Right, because all their stuff has been released in second edition.
Yeah,
right?
And then if you're flying First Order or Resistance, there's only one ship that has yet to be released. So for the most part, if you're flying those lists, you're good. I think in the Rebel lists, the majority of what we've seen has been E-wings popping up outside of the standard. I keep trying to say hyperspace, and my brain hasn't made that switch yet.
And a quick note for anybody who's just tuning in: you're watching the Midwest Scrubdown, and it is an extended event here in the St. Louis area. And are you guys planning on making this like a thing? It's going to be a thing.
We've had plenty of inquiries, and we're hoping to make it, just a yearly thing with maybe a biannual like mini scrub down, because we had somebody talk and offer a location, so we may end up doing that too.
All right, cool. All right, then I'm gonna have to get my let me know.
Yeah, definitely. Always enjoy having Dion around.
So it looks like Tommy was just a bit outside for attacks. Let's go ahead, take a listen in. And we're going to have a proton torpedo here from Luke. Spend the force for 4 to convert 1 to a crit.
Barris outmaneuvered, so only rolling 2. Spend the force that she got back by taking a deplete. The crit knocks off the salvage token.
Mm-hmm. Structural damage.
Oh, that's gonna call this and say maybe a dead Barris already.
Yeah, could be
with 1 health left and 2 shots coming in.
I mean, this is very similar to what Nick Sperry was playing last turn, and the Luke plus E-wing with proton torpedo. They're just coming in saying, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
And then we can play the game.
Yeah. I'll do some heavy damage, and then I'll start playing objectives.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. At least Barris should probably survive to take a shot on somebody before she goes out.
All right, we had marksmanship used by the Republic. It's going to be 1 damage from downtown.
I believe that was into Luke.
Yes, from Obi-Wan.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. Depleted one attack die there.
Now Barris gonna cling to her. Ooh. 2 attack or 2 defense die. Okay. They're re-rolling the defense dice. Gotcha.
Turn 1, and right there, that structural damage means that Ezra just took out Barris.
Yep. It's a quick game for Tommy that might set the pace for the match, but we'll see how that goes.
I mean, this scenario, Salvage Mission, is already one of those that can go pretty quick.
Yeah. I found that, you do want to get your objectives quickly, but also just overextending yourself can really put you in a bad spot, just like Barris taught everybody there. It'll be interesting to see how, with the new rules, because you can wait that first turn before things hop up, you got a little more time. You don't have to feel like you have to go 0 to 60 at first to capture an objective, so you can take your time and see where that ends up.
And I think with the upcoming changes, right? They give you that extra turn now.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. So you don't have to hang your person out to try.
Yep.
You can take that one turn to
think.
to analyze what your opponent's going to do, whether they're going to, jam in there and destroy your ship that got overextended. So,
and I think that one turn will make a big difference for. I saw an early complaint, which I mean it's true. How basically you had to go 4 or 5 forward the first turn. You were almost forced to. You felt like you didn't have a choice. Now there's a little bit of a game of chicken.
Yeah. You get to there's a little more jockeying at the beginning to figure out, what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
We had the conversation. We had made the decision that we weren't going to, if anything changed before Wednesday, we were definitely going to use those rules.
Mm-hmm.
But we had to make the call Friday. It was like didn't feel like it would be fair to our players to have to learn a new rule set, to have to learn the new points, and also for myself being the marshal, having to learn all the rules and make the correct calls. I didn't feel confident in that. So and I guess AMG said 6:15. It was the start date anyway, so I feel justified.
Yeah, there you go. You feel justified. Even though starting next weekend, I know that the UK Game Expo, using the new rules, the Richmond Open, where Will be streaming next weekend, they're going to use the new rules. We're going for it. You got a week. Figure it out.
Yeah, that's a lot more time. There's time for.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to say time for the squad builders to get it in, but man. Andre and Rythos just crush it.
They're just so fast. I know that they have some help. They got some help
definitely.
now. But that whole crew, absolutely awesome. That's not what I want. I'm trying to fix something here in the background. My mouse keeps skipping around. Stop it. There we go. Oh my God.
We can see that Ezra has one of the salvage tokens, and I think he is a really good salvage token holder because he's got that force and he can get an evade. So it's a little bit more difficult to sink that crit on him, or even just to destroy him to get that. So it's like if you've got 2 passive mods on defense to protect yourself from that drop, and you can kind of just not worry about it. And he's got K2SO. He can use it on himself to give himself a stress and give himself a calculate. So he could have calculate, focus, evade. If he performs a white maneuver, he can still use just the 1 force because of his ability to turn 2 results. So he can get really tanky if he needs to.
All right, 57 minutes. We're on to turn 2. Let's look at some of this tech. Okay, so Obi-Wan has that auto blaster.
Yeah,
the auto blaster being one of those things that's going to be banned up here very soon. All right, it's one of the banned cards.
Which I mean, you can't really turn away from this Obi,
Nope.
And that's also why outmaneuver will be going up in points to 10 points, is because it's one of the things where it's like, well, I can't turn away from that because it's going to chew me up. Let's see, looks like Tommy will be going first this round. But
all right, here we go. System phase K2SO. So he's going to go ahead and give it to AP5.
And then declining the systems for OB's barrel roll and boosting. Oh, nope.
Now he's going for it. And Tommy is the first player here. Yep. So with that information, Tyler, if you put in something like a 2 bank, he can go to the outside, try to get a little bit more on the flank of the other ship versus if you were first player, you might make a different decision. Maybe try to get a little bit more in the face of Luke. Yeah,
be a little more defensive. That's the strength of those pre-position abilities is like, oh, well, now doing the road roll, it's like, oh, I'll move you first, so, well, now I can go for the block. It's, people can still shoot you, but you can still take away a little bit of agency, but when you're moving second, you can make that move to where you are now not the upgrade outmaneuvering, but physically outmaneuvering your opponent. As we're doing a 2 bank, cannot pick up that salvage because he already has a salvage. but takes an evade.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of surprised we still have 2 of them still out there. I know that was only turn 1, and this is the second turn, but I would expect all 5 to be picked up.
It's a possibility if Luke heads right, and Ezra may just like be putting up a screen.
A screen,
yeah. And Luke could head right and pick that up, but that might be a curious call to go that way. Might just instead turn left and go in on Obi and just really threaten him with both ships. 1 straight from Wolf.
Mm-hmm. Whoops. Realize there's something I have to change.
Using R3 to target lock both AP5 and Cornhorn. Just checking to see if he could clip Ezra. Could not, so he's going to leave him at those 2. Corn doing a slow 1 bank. Likely just going to set up another proton torpedo for Tommy. Fully modded because AP5 did coordinate a focus to him. Oh, he already has target lock because of the E-Wing's ability. So
set it up early.
He could either barrel roll, he could pick up the objective, or he could take an evade. All 3 very good options for him.
There we go. We did it. I had to fix the bot. It had some incorrect information there. By the way, if you did want to check out the lists from this weekend, we do have a PDF of that available. All you have to do is type !lists, and you will be good to go. Three Talon rolls? Is that what I just heard?
Yep.
Oh,
he is committing to Obi.
That is aggressive.
Indeed, because if Obi did do that 2 bank, like you said, he may just run into the side of him. And depending on how bases work out, Luke may not have a shot, and Obi could have that range 0 shot.
Yeah. Has the target lock set up, or if Obi hit the gas, I guess, you can end up in range 2. That's a bad time.
Yeah, and if you've already barrel rolled, you have 1 less reposition to consider to save you from Luke's arc, or Luke's firing arc.
Now, Wolf out there does have 2 target locks equipped. He's got those Galactic Championship target locks.
Oh, I wonder where he got those.
I don't know. They're pretty swanky. I'm really on the fence doing them for 22 just because they were really expensive to make.
Yeah.
And we're doing, a few less qualifiers. That's like, and the problems with the factory, I can only get 100 sets made minimum. And it's like,
we came to that with the challenge coins. It was like we could order 50 and it would be a certain amount, and then it was a much smaller amount just to get 100. So I ended up getting 100.
Yep.
And it's just, if we hold more events, it's like I have those already paid for.
Yep, ready to go.
We did get the 3 bank from Obi, so is sitting right in front of Luke. Cannot barrel roll to escape that because he barrel rolled in the systems phase. So
yeah, that is tough, and I don't know if he has the boost. Yeah, just slap down that evade. Yeah. I mean, the Talon roll was completely unexpected. I didn't think it was going to be there. So it was pretty ball-in there by Tommy.
Yep. We'll have an outmaneuver shot. So
range 1 outmaneuver.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
And he's got a lock out there.
Oh, yeah.
And there we go.
Spend the evade. Only takes 2, but when you got 3 health, that is...
And they're crits.
Oh, and they're crits. Oh,
I heard dead ship.
Yeah. Super dead ship.
Oh, man. So right there, Obi-Wan ends up taking a couple of direct hits.
I think it was a fuel leak followed by direct hit, so just... Yeah, they said fuel leak, direct hit. It was, quite a big loss this early on after losing Barris.
That's going to be tough to come back from.
Indeed. But
Man.
still gets the fire, so.
Tennessee Tauntaun Scott, my co-host for this round is Matt Carey of the Midwest Scrubcast, champion of the Gold Squadron Classic, still reigning.
He's still reigning, yeah.
Got a backup game? No, there's no backup game. The handsome Matt Carey, yes, quite handsome.
Oh. Thank you, Gordon.
Scott likes your voice. Says his voice is like butter. A blank out there by Hawk.
Oh, man.
And another crit, too.
This is swinging hard, swinging fast. Now we've got Obi shot into Ezra. Oh, you just spend all the force because you're already dead. No reason not to. Marksman to a crit.
Yep.
And
all right, so he's dead. They're auto blast. If that's auto blast,
it is not.
He's in the front arc.
Yeah, he's in the front arc. Still takes 1 crit after spending everything.
Loose stabilizer.
He does knock off the crate. This has been a fairly crit happy.
The last 2 games have been like that, just crit generation everywhere.
Yeah. So knocking off salvage crates everywhere. Perhaps Hawk can follow up and who's
and Contrail goes down too.
Oh, what? What's going on? They just put him back. Oh, maybe he gets.
Oh wait, I took the damage from the wrong ship earlier. Here, this is not Hawk.
It was
Contrail. So Contrail is down to 1 hull. Got it. All right, fixed. So I think it's 10-1 plus objectives. Let's see. We'll take a look. See what they got going on.
Yep. That's what we got.
All right, so still firing. Barrage rocket.
Oh, gonna spend that.
3 hits.
Got to be shooting.
Takes 2.
That's Ezra gone. Got a cheer of yay from Tyler. You gotta take him when you get him after what just happened.
And there's only one captured crate, which goes to Tommy.
I think.
Do we have one more shot left?
I think Wolf and AP5. I don't know if Wolf is shot yet. Yeah, there we go. Wolf into.
There you go. So there's a chance to still pop it off.
Wolf reroll.
Spend for 3 hits. It's got to calculate.
Ooh, AP5 minimizing damage.
Blink. Just off the shield.
Then AP5 going to shoot back. Maybe. Going to shoot at Contrail. Got to be happy that. Oh, well. I was going to say, you got to be happy that you. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. AP5. Witness me.
Who needs that calculate? Spend it on defense. Whew.
So that was on. That was Contrail. Took him out. Wow.
Chandra says, support ship. Who's the support ship? He was talking about Hawk, but I mean, still here for AP5. Same principle.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough hill to climb. Okay, let's score 13-4 is what they have. Oh. Destroyer of Worlds, correct.
I don't know if you noticed this, chat, but AP5 is painted like an Amazon Prime ship. So
Yes.
It's Amazon Prime 5.
That's right. And speaking of that, don't forget to use your Prime Gaming sub here on Gold Squadron. You get a free sub for a month, and you get you get a month with you get your subs as no ads on the channel or reduced ads. Actually, currently it's reduced ads, and also you get your awesome GSP emotes. You can have some fun with those in the chat.
I didn't even realize how well I was teeing that up for you. That was.
Been doing this a long time, Matt.
Oh man.
So we are now on the third turn of the game. What do you want to see here, Matt? What do you got? Some Tyler, obviously he's behind. Let's try to play for Tyler here for a minute. How can he get some time back?
I think you got next turn. You too hard with Hawk and focus, and then Wolf has to try and between him and Wolf, you got to take out AP5 because he's carrying an objective. So if you can initiative kill him, that gets you 3 points and removes 1 point that Tommy will be gaining. But it is that still leaves you with Corrin and Luke that can just tear into you. It's a tough situation.
All right, here we go. Initiative 1, AP5's first.
Yep. All systems phase stuff has gone away now that, with K2SO and Obi-Wan biting the bullet, or the blaster bolt. Coordinating to Corrin, a focus. And looks like this is that too hard that I was talking about from Hawk.
There you go. Just get aggressive.
Yep.
Let's see if you could take out some ships. Because if you can make this a 2-2 game and scoop up some objectives, you got a chance.
Hawk doing it too hard as well. Not going to have arc on AP5, but will diversifies his arc to where he can use veteran turret gunner. He can fire at Luke if Luke is in front arc, and will be able to fire range 0 if Corrin bumps, or range 1 if Corrin just one banks in. Taking a focus action because he already has target lock on 2 ships. Luke with the 3 hard.
Oh, Talon roll. I think this must be a Leia turn then.
Did he not Talon last turn? That was the turn that he just...
He must have Leia'd last turn then.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes. That makes sense. And I think that kept him out of Wolf's arc, so it's only going to be... He just not going to get the double tap. I could be misjudging ranges here.
Oh, you know who could get a double tap here, though? Corrin.
Mr. Corrin. I think now's the time to get your range 1 in there.
Twice. You got the lock. Wait, does he have a lock? He does. Yeah, he's got the lock. It's the yellow.
Yep.
Little yellow one.
Yellow Minoc. Barrel rolling out. He could still potentially double tap. I guess he's getting out of Hawk's arc, so he can't eat that barrage rocket.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably it. And there's also no fire
convergence. That makes sense. So
now Tommy's opportunity to fire here. He's got the initiative 5s.
shooting
Range
in the wall.
1.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the bigger gun. It's the writing's on the wall for Tyler,
Fire
but
control. He could spend. He's not. He's going to stay defensive. Hit crit. Shields are down.
just 2.
2 shields are down.
There we go. Firing into Hawk with a proton torpedo. Spending full
3
force.
hits and a crit.
And outmaneuvered, so does not get to use any dice defensively.
Stun pilot there for the big ship. Don't hit obstacles.
Range 1, so not barrage rockets.
Still 3 dice attack at range 1.
Yeah. Now, interestingly, with barrage rockets, if it had been range 2, he could use fire convergence on himself because the lat says you can't use it for turret arcs, but a barrage rocket would work just fine.
That's right.
But
here's Wolf into Luke. Just 1 hit.
oh,
Force.
and Luke got that force back and just dropped it again. And he's going to veteran tail gunner rather.
Get the charge back. In order to add that additional die,
He's got
the lock out
Yeah.
there. Using that Alderaan target lock from the Galactic Championship. And that's going to be a full string into Corrin.
Spend it all.
Oh, the disrespect. Single shield.
And that
Wow.
leaves Corrin open to use that focus should he want to on the bullseye double tap. AP5 weighing his options. Gonna shoot into Hawk. He already put some damage,
Yep,
real
just
damage
keep it
into
going.
Hawk.
He's got 2. And both of those are going to stick.
The hits keep coming.
And Dire Weasel in the chat says that was Tyler's chance to make some noise. Yeah, being able to cripple Corrin there would have been absolutely massive.
Yeah, if you could have got a blank out from Corrin there, that getting him down to 2 hull or 2, he doesn't have. Okay, yeah, doesn't have a hull upgrade, so which much more common, but about to become very uncommon. So that is
Banned.
That's I think a Dion Morales special. It's like just to make your life easier.
Please do. Well, honestly, just even as a player, the math just got so much more like it's harder to track. I found it because with the shields, you have like a physical game representation of it. A whole upgrade. It's an idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
it's a concept.
It's a concept. Not. There's no physical, tangible way to do it on the table. At least not the way that the cards work.
Yeah,
Right?
it's not. You don't have a visual cue to remind you aside from the card. Because I know that I flew Kanan, and then before that I was flying Rack. And when somebody gets excited when they get down to that last hole and they're like, I got him, and you're like, I'm sorry, man. No, you don't. Like I still got 1 hole left.
Yeah,
right.
I'm a fan. Just overall, I know I got a couple of like, Dion, did you tell him to do this?
No.
I was like, I agree with it.
Yeah.
Maybe they did do it for me. Maybe they care that much.
Yeah.
But I can't say that I'm not a part. I'm not a part of the solution.
No.
I'm just a benefactor.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. It was it had gotten to the point where it's an auto include.
Yeah.
And you really want to take a look at it. I don't know. Maybe a ban was a bit aggressive because they did put it up in points, and maybe the points would have been fine. But they made their decision. And we'll deal with it. Yeah. Nano Antonio, I tend to agree that everything has the physical cue of just being on the card. It's like, oh, we didn't remember outmaneuver because it was just on the card. There was no like charge to spend.
Right.
It's just, for some reason, hull upgrade just seems to be one of the easiest ones. Hawk flapping his wings, flying right over the wolf.
But Matt, they gave us so many free points.
Free points, and I got to spend them. What am I going to do now that I don't have a hull upgrade? Shield upgrade. Spend more. I don't know.
There you go.
Hawk doing a 1 forward. Oh, is he picking it up? Oh, what happened was Isla Sakura was used to coordinate to Wolf to give him a focus, and Isla has a coordinate link into a focus, so that's how Hawk also got the focus.
Isla Sakura, very good card with loadout.
Yeah.
When that switched,
Yeah.
much value.
Yeah, and especially with Hawk, because Hawk has something like 25 points of loadout that you can toss on there, so it's not a bad call. Corn just one baking and doing a focus. Will not have bullseye for a double tap, but that might be a little overkill at this point. Luke just getting in there.
Staying aggressive. I feel like Tommy Adams is like, salvage mission? What salvage mission?
Yeah.
I just came to murk things.
I'm making salvage right now.
That's right.
Oh. Taking that target lock. Just going to try and maximize damage. He's got 3 arcs on Wolf.
Here we go. Corrin, range 1 into Wolf. Wolf's still pretty healthy. Fire control system. That tells you he's willing to spend those focuses.
Choose violence.
Hey,
Do
listen,
it, Tommy. Do it. Strike him down with all your anger.
There he's going for it.
Yeah, there's your 1 die. 4 into Wolf.
And I think right there, especially because Wolf's... he has veteran tail gunner, though, right? So he can still pop it the front and the back.
Yeah. But there's potential that Luke could just do it here.
Like that?
Yeah.
Another blank out would...
Needs... Oh, he lives.
But
maybe.
There's a crit in there.
Maybe. It's going to pop off that salvage. He lives, is what we're hearing from the floor.
Yes. All right. Not sure what the crit is, but alive.
Yeah. Wolf at least gets to shoot. Doing the... He's probably going to... Oh, he's going to lat to re-roll that. Yeah.
All right, 1 hit. Here's the fire conversions.
He's going to Wolf to re-roll that one. Yeah.
Wasn't it a foot?
Yeah, he was trying to maximize it because that gives him the charge for when he shoots at Corrin next.
Got it.
So it was a little bit greedy, but I think you kind of got to get greedy right now.
Yeah. So you got a shield there off Luke.
Does not have
Just
fire
2
convergence
hits.
for that one. Takes 1 on Corrin. The lat has a shot. Has 2 shots. Range 2 on the AP5. Spend the focus.
There you go. Spends 2. Crit into AP5.
The arc should have knocked off the salvage that it picked up. I'm going to go get that handled.
Okay. So while he does that, I want to remind you that we will be live next weekend as well. So make sure to turn on those notifications so you know when Will goes live from the Richmond Open.
The crit that Wolf has is Wounded Pilot.
Wounded Pilot. So wounded.
Should AP5 just not nuke him right now, because that's what AP5 does.
Truth. He gone. So Wolf goes down. This is...
Hey, I think we just got the concession.
Yep, that's it. Well, congratulations to Tommy Adams closing it out there 4-2. Does he have... He actually doesn't have any of the crates, but the concession there. ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.